Hey guys, Pat Kelly here of Mad River Outfitters. Today we're going to do a real basic guide to poppers, some of the different styles, designs, some of our favorite choices. You know, it's spring, summer is fast approaching, and it is popper season. Poppers are generally tied with three different materials. You have deer hair, you have cork, and you have foam. You know, those three materials are going to generally make up most of the poppers that you see on the market. As far as what they imitate, who knows? I mean, poppers can imitate frogs, they can imitate baitfish, damselflies, dragonflies. They're just really fishy, buggy. They're super fun to fish, so we thought it was a good time to kind of show some of our favorites. There's three basic popper designs that you could, you know, categorize them into, if you will. The first is going to be a traditional popper. That's really anything with a cupped face or a flat face. I'll go over some of our favorites here in the shop that we sell online and fish with regularly. One of the newer ones that's on the market is the Howitzer baitfish popper from Flyman Fishing Company. Really great fly. It's kind of an articulated design, so a little more modern popper. Really great fly. This one's more designed to imitate a baitfish. The next one, also from Flyman, is called the double barrel baitfish popper. So pretty self-explanatory there. Not a whole lot going on, just no rubber legs, just real slim profile. Does a really good job of imitating shad or shiners that are up on the surface. A lot of fun to fish. The next one is the double barrel popper. We sell it in a couple sizes, ton of different colors. Really great fly. Super light, really durable. A lot of fun to fish. The next type of popper would be you know, your deer hair. This is just a flat face. You know, this is a really great fly. Anytime you need to make a lot of noise, this is one of my go-to flies. This is Whitlock's hair frog. It's been in my lineup and in my box forever. Really stellar fly. Last but certainly not least, probably the most well-known and probably the most fished, I would say, is the booglebug. Everybody's heard of it. They have a great reputation for a reason. They are super durable. They catch fish. They're available in a variety of different sizes and colors. Two of my favorite colors are the fiery frog, which you see here. It's kind of an olive green body with some chartreuse or yellow legs and tail. Stellar fly. The other one would just be the standard solar flare, which is kind of a fluorescent yellow. This is a great popper. You just can't go wrong with a booglebug. I mean, you can pop this thing. My favorite way to fish it is to, you know, make a good loud pop with the fly and then just leave it there. Just let it sit, let it dead drift. Don't touch it. You know, after you pop it, let it drift for 5, 10, 15 seconds even, if you can. You know, most of my eats come when this fly is just sitting at rest, not doing anything on the surface. So that's the booglebug. Pick you up some. They're just a stellar fly. The second basic design or style of popper is going to be the slider, or Sneaky Pete. It's most commonly referred to as the Sneaky Pete. The most popular pattern that we sell at the shop is the Boogle Bullet. Again, most people have heard of this one. Same guys that make the Boogle Popper, just a slightly different head shape. This one's a little bit more bullet shaped or pointy. Not going to be generally not anywhere near as loud. This is a great pattern anytime you're dealing with pressured fish or you know, anywhere where maybe a little bit louder popper is off-putting to the fish, but definitely has a place in your box for sure. This one's very popular with the guys that fish a lot of lakes and ponds. So check these out on the website. This is the slider style or Sneaky Pete. The third style of popper is going to be the diver. This pattern was kind of probably, I think, originated by Larry Dahlberg, you know, the Dahlberg diver. Larry, who is the man, he's my fishing idol. He's the one who kind of, I think designed this concept for the first time. This particular pattern is called the Umpqua Swimming Frog. This is kind of the shop favorite. We sell tons of these things. Doesn't matter if you're chasing smallmouth, largemouth, pond, lake, river. They even do pretty well on pike. But just a stellar fly. Comes with a weed guard. You know, when you buy it from us, I personally like to cut them off. I'm not a huge fan of the weed guard. I would rather pull a few weeds off my fly throughout the day than to miss a fish. But really stellar fly. Also something you can fish on a sink tip if you want in most river situations, which is where I find most of my fishing that I do is river smallmouth fishing. I tend to like them on a floating line, personally. Another just little tip or trick that I like to do with these Umpqua swimming frogs is, after I buy them, first thing I'll do is cut that weed guard, like I just talked about. The other thing that I like to do, just to ensure that this fly lands properly in the water and right side up, what I'll do is sometimes wrap just a couple of wraps of lead wire around the bend of the hook. The other thing I like to do is just take a little bit of UV resin and put it on the belly and then cure it. You know, if you're not a fly tyer and you don't have access to UV resin, you can certainly use a 2-part epoxy or a 5-minute epoxy. But what that does is just put a little bit of weight on the underside of the fly so that when you cast it out there, that thing hits its target, it's always going to land right side up. That way it's ready to fish right from the get-go. So another stellar fly. Check them out on the website. That really covers it. We're going to do another video following this about how to fish some of these different flies on the water, so stay tuned for that. Go out, check out the website, buy some poppers. If you have any questions, just give us a call. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Smash the like button and the subscribe button.
If you like this video, hit subscribe. It helps out a lot. And check out these videos. We think you might like them too.